I find it really weird that the bottom two are separated from the others.
Yeah,
On your
like a Mega Man's got them in his pocket, and he's like, no idea how these go together, but you know, we'll just keep them all in here.
Rotate them, put them in proper.
He has no idea.
Is it a subspace in his pocket, or is there like an escort assistance like copter, like a Beetle in the air, and he's like, I need 0 sparks, stat, and he like fire a missile.
Oh,
that's
and like
a blank
beat comes down.
through.
I'm gonna give you a different explanation. Here's what I think. I think if you were able to see Mega Man's back, the legs are taped to the back of his legs, and the torso is taped to the back of his torso and arms, and the head is just right behind his head where you can't see it.
There's like sockets in all the parts of his back. Like, I'll just attach his gem to the back of my head magnet clamp, and I'll attach his emerald nipples to the back of my back clamps, and I'll attach his wang to my butt clamp.
He
Perfect.
does have emerald nipples.
Yeah.
His chest looks like a tiny little robot all its own. A sad one. Oh, I miss my legs.
Oh, goodness.
I have a question. Does Zero not have long hair?
He does. You just can't see it.
Oh, did he have it in like the
chopped his head
cutscenes?
off.
I straight up forgot. Did he have it?
Yeah, he had it in the first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Long hair in the first one.
So, am I to understand that when they fix him, they're like, "You're working," and he's like, "Cool." Also, where's my wig? And they're like, "Oh shit, sorry," and they made him a new robot wig.
Yeah.
Shibbity bat back.
Hey, does that Giga Crush Orange Delight flavor, like, does that stay charged throughout the whole, like, each encampment, or do you like refill it in between episodes?
I think
this level just started.
I take damage.
Yeah.
This level just started and it's charged.
You've been taking damage all day. You
What-
know, he
what
never
could this-
uses it.
Yeah, but like that means it holds over, right? This is the dumbest thing. I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I'm so
You pushed
mad.
it in. You pushed it in. Oh! Try grabbing it and then quickly turning to the left.
Wait, maybe
Wait,
this?
Silk magnet?
No. Damn.
Stupid.
Try grab it and turn away to the left, like pull it away, yank it.
I'm so mad right
I
now.
think that's the only way.
I cannot express.
This is Mega Man
How
trying to steal from a
stupid
fucking vending machine.
Why would that's exactly what this is. Why would this be this way? Who would design it this way? For what fucking purpose? What does that even do when it's charged?
It's large clamp?
Wow.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Yeah,
Man, he was cool, but his power sucks. It's the worst.
Yeah, because it wasn't.
Why
you
was
got
that it?
Why can't I just use it standing? Why do
yeah.
I have to try to?
Yeah, an insane idiot would make it work this way. You know what I love when I play a Mega Man game? It's the action, it's the adventure, and it's playing an awkward claw machine in the anteroom of a Denny's, trying to win a fucking face. Why?
I can only imagine that just doesn't work, and like we're playing the wrong version.
I don't know.
That's my only explanation for that. I have no defense. As a Mega Man Maker's lawyer, I'm telling him to plead the fifth.
Yeah, this game's awesome. That was dumb. That's some old bullshit. If I was a jury, guilty, Your Honor. Not the death penalty, but I'm still quite mad. Oh, I don't like this at all. Now you can get... Wait.
It fills up my tanks.
Oh,
that was cool.
fills up your...
Yeah, it's 3 spare tanks.
Hang on, so when you pick up extra health, it just is overflow health?
Yeah, it flows into his tanks.
Oh, that's rad. It flows into his tanks.
Oh,
no.
Did you,
I think I need that. Yeah, let's go back down.
That's
Let's
interesting.
respawn
Okay,
it.
right. I remember that. It's been a while.
True.
It's been a while. So that's it. So that's how they work in all the X games, right? You just pick up their just extra health.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. It's weird. Yeah, it's just a quality of life thing. Something that definitely seems. I think you may have. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't matter. Is it?
Oh, maybe.
To your guys' opinion, being 3, it's so nice I can like ask
Oh,
you
I
guys
do
stuff.
need it.
I just want to say I really appreciate as somebody who
Oh,
has
how
many questions
cruel.
and isn't very good at Mega Man, it's nice to have you guys handy who have all just played the shit out of a lot of the games. Would you guys say that the X games are, in general, because of course there's spikes and losses, but easier or harder than the originals?
They're a different flavor. They're a different pacing of difficulty.
I've went through the Mega Man series a lot faster than the X series.
Well, the
but there's a
original
lot
games
more
are
in
much
X.
shorter, so maybe not necessarily length, but
There's more things to collect. So that was the difference. So like,
but you didn't
this
really notice
is-
if it was much harder or easier.
This is where the Hadouken is.
I
have no
finished
clue what
I
that
finished a
other
lot
secret
more.
was.
I finished a lot more. Like I didn't finish Mega Man X6. I finished every Mega Man game I've ever played.
But
I
did
didn't
you
finish
not
Mega Man
finish it
X6.
because it was hard, or just because you just like didn't finish it?
I remember getting to like one of the last levels in one of the final Wily
like-
level
you were
sections,
just like,
and I was like, I can't do this.
Okay,
It wasn't a bleh. It was a I surrender.
Okay. I'm just curious. Like I've been there with. I've had those moments with almost every Mega Man game where I'm like, this is just something that I cannot complete.
Yeah.
And I'll either tough it out and grind my way through it, or I won't. But they're all really hard for me. But yeah, because like the E-Tank thing, I think about that. I don't know if that's better or worse. Having 9 E-Tanks in your pocket is fucking amazing, but the way you have to go back and get them or spend money on them or whatever it happens to be, just being able to collect health and like when you use the E-Tank, it doesn't fully drain it, does it? It just uses the amount it needs.
It heals by percentage. It uses
I've
all of it, I believe,
never knew.
but like in relation to what's missing. So if you are missing 50% of your health, it'll use 50% of the E-Tank, but they're not equivalent. Your health bar of the E-Tank is about the same as or maybe I'm thinking about it backwards. The E-Tank references what's missing and then fills it up. So there's a slight bit of math discrepancy there.
Okay,
If you're
so
missing
the
a-
tank and your health bar are not the same size.
Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
And but it does fill the overflow into it, which is really cool of a concept.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I think about I'm trying to think about like, well, is that a better or worse power up? You know, a more powerful advantage than the original E-Tank? And I think the original E-Tank is easier, or like would make the game easier because you can have just 9 of them in your pocket. Like there's no special. You don't have to find them. There's no special requirement. You just buy them or whatever. Or if you know where one is, you just keep going to that level till you have 9.
They gave you a recyclable clean option, which is a bitch and a half to refill.
Yeah. It's punishing if you use it, but you know, it's plentiful when you have it. Where's my brain? I just think that's interesting, the difference. I like that choice. I feel like if you'd asked me like how can we make an improvement on Mega Man, that would be one of my suggestions, is to make the E-Tanks like something you make them an upgrade instead of making them a consumable.
Yeah.
It's just a nice addition. I think it's cool.
I loved Mega Man 8. But Mega Man 8 I took a longer time to do because it had that thing that you could do. You could go through levels and collect bolts and buy stuff.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the
I
later
love
Mega
that.
Man games had it. I think like starting at
Seven, you were able to
Six?
collect it as just a drop. 6,
Yeah.
I don't remember much of 6. I
Well,
loved
one
that
of them,
a lot
one
more
of them
than
they
Mega
were
Man 8.
secrets. One of them they were Mega Man and Bass. They were just like a drop. They were currency.
I loved that so much.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. There was ups and downs to it. There were bits of it where like they made you buy stuff that you should have just had. Yeah, that blew. Where they made you buy stuff that should have just been something you had. Like it was really silly, but
I think that's why I love Mega Man 8, because I didn't like the fact that there were secrets, like you gotta find them, like, I got a number of bolts. But like the things you unlocked with it were like auto machine gun, extra bullets, like different colors, like that rainbow shot arrow.
one of them. I think in 7 and 8, one of the things about it is a number of those powers you can actually just find. They're just in the game, or you can buy them. And I believe that's true. At least maybe it was just 7, but I remember like specifically commenting on that when we played it. Like, oh, it's cool that you can just buy power-ups that you missed, but like a vast number of them were actually findable, like in levels or from doing this, that, or the other thing. Which I just think that's an interesting It's like you can earn it, or you can just be like, fuck it, I'm calling it in. I can't find this fucking thing. Let me just buy my way through it. Let me put the I can at least acknowledge that I put the time in, and
yeah, I didn't do hunting. I just killed my way to success.
In whichever one let you dig around with the dog.
Oh,
What the
What the hell?
Is that what happened to Surges?
So,
that's Agile. Look at that smirk.
Yeah, that's
oh
amazing.
yeah, that's Agile. Wait, you didn't kill
speed.
him. So he was like, Mega Man's coming back. Well, send the dumb guy to slow him down. I'm gonna put my head inside the King of the Cosmos and fucking build a crazy ass spike trap. This thing's nuts.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, nothing. I haven't heard it with anything so far.
Suicide bomb or chest bomb.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that worked. Come on, chest bomb.
Oh wow, it just goes right to him.
Can you for me? Oh wow, that
chest. Oh yeah.
Yeah, chest bomb. Yeah.
It's like, is there
You're
a
correct.
single like use for this thing where you're like, oh yeah, I actually definitely need it for that?
Not that I know of.
Awesome. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like setting you up to fail in
Did that
any
hit
regard.
him? Did that hit him twice?
There's got to be
so.
twice for 1 damage each.
And then every time we used it, you then changed screens. I wonder if you just left it on that and like look around.
Oh,
would
will it like do a little extra damage?
Was it like an overheat like napalm zone thing?
Oh, you know what? Let's
Just take a drink.
Yeah, I was about to
I feel
say that's
like
really
you're looking
scary.
pretty thirsty there. I wonder. One random boss is weak to it.
Ooh yeah.
No, this cannot be. Master, avenge me. Master! Oh no! Corey, Nate,
yeah.
Christian, they're alluding that there's a bigger bad than these three stooges. Can you believe it?
Impossible.
No.
Oh,
That's the only 3 that have been there. Is Wily back
Of
from
course,
the
it must be Zero.
I was gonna say Andros. If we get to the end and it's Andros for no reason, I'm gonna be mad.
You're reminding me of your dad, Mega Man.
A corpse.
Alright,
It's always
give me one
Boss,
quick.
I don't know. Who could it be?
All right.
All right. X-Hunter stage. Wait.
Oh, this is the music. This is the music of that scene.
Oh. Is the...
This
Your
mysterious,
X,
already blown up capsule.
These guys are the X-Hunters.
Yeah.
Am I understanding that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Your X, they're the X-Hunters. They're... Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, they're well. These guys are the Mavericks, and then the X-Hunters were those 3 bounty hunters that we dealt with already.
Yeah,
Well, they're not bounty hunters. They're
Oh yeah, I guess I'm
they're
bounty
Mavericks as well. They're just specially calling themselves.
Yeah.
It's
The
like being called
X-Hunters.
the Corey Hunters.
They spoil this for me. Are they built to kill you, or are they Are they people who like the? We don't know what the fuck these guys are.
I
about.
don't know.
But we're not sure in the context of the story if they were.
The only thing we suspect is Corey is a Nate thinks that's Wily, which is insane and crazy. Just because he looks like him, acts like him, and talks like him,
and calls
crazy.
you Rock. Just because all the evidence is there doesn't mean it's factual.
Yeah.
Just because
Like,
it makes perfect sense. I love that. I love to think that's
Yeah.
Wily. I think that is a beautiful addition to the canon. If my one primary gripe with Mega Man X is it's not connected enough
my
to the
God.
originals. You sliced him in half.
I never saw that.
That's really cool. You sliced
Yeah.
his pickle.
because I killed him with his weakness.
Everyone
And
else
look,
doesn't
you're
have that
halfway
cool
off stage.
animation.
Well, they remind me so much of the Mega Man killers from in recent experience, the Mega Man Game Boy games.
The special guys that don't look like a elemental type guy, and Mega Man. Yeah,
that's exactly what all the Mega Man killers are. They each have like a weird tool or a weapon, but then they're not themed on an element or anything. They're
themed on Mega Man, and the cool thing is, like in Mega Man X, you can pretty much put that in the same compilation because everyone's based on Mega Man, and these robot masters
that makes
are downgrades. because they're back to animal types.
Yeah, it's just really that's an interesting connection, and it's a connection to the Game Boy games, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm always out here trying to get a little more support for the Game Boy games. They're cool and interesting, and they have a weird plot. But I really like the Mega Man. I really like the Mega Man killers. So these guys being like the X Hunters, I feel like follows that sort of evolutionary line.
Very much does. The only thing we can confirm, or we have theorized, is that is that Wily? We don't know. And also, is that Bowser? Is that Mandrill's child that you killed last year? Those are the questions.
I honestly think that he's just a new robot built out of Yeah, I think he was built from that frame. Like, I killed him, and someone's like, "Well, let's not put this to waste."
Yeah, the Mandrill got a giant spike ball from... Yeah, that spike ball could be the hands of that giant, big, fat mech you fought. There was a bunch of those legs and parts. That was a whole abandoned facility that was building those guys.
Could be.
And you killed one of them. That Mandrill could have had that one spike ball and just made better use of it.
They seem to have pretty complete, like... What's the word? They kind of seem like they're whole people, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they're not just
one's a shitty copy of Sigma, who then did the Sigma thing of putting his head in a bigger robot body.
Oh god,
One's
right.
It looks like a shitty copy of Wily, who then did the stupid Wily thing, and then the other one did just Mandrill.
Well, my point is they don't just because they kind of like talk and have personalities and like they don't seem like somebody just bolted together a bunch of spare parts and like, go kill that guy. Thumbs up.
There's been life in between rounds all this time.
I was about to say, like, did he just not give you shit? Do those respawn, I hope?
I hope so. We'll find out.
I love that these teleporters, like, jank you off to the side before.
You got a very small amount of HP.
Are you sure? Remember what happened last time. All right, do what you gotta do.
Do you think the charge shot will be strong?
Oh, yeah. Let's beat him up with that.
Give him a taste of the big boy. Big boy.
Yeah, it really still doesn't do much.
It does not. It is hardly a weakness.
It's very noticeable actually now.
Compare that to a charge shot? Is it that much more?
Hard.
True that.
It's so annoying. Oh.
That's a hard lesson I've learned in Mega Man games. Is they can often trick you into thinking something's effective. Because you're like, yeah, that was decent, and then you get a full charge shot off, and you're like, oh, actually.
Yeah.
Or some weapons they just design. Some weapons are just powerful. They're not a specific way. I remember what's the cool there is more. What's the fucking Frieza bomb that you get in one of the games? You like carry the explosion around on your finger and you can throw it.
The Pharaoh.
Pharaoh Man. There it is. The Pharaoh bomb. Like I remember that thing and just being like, is literally everyone weak against this thing? Is what it felt like. But no, it uses a third of its charge every time. You have to charge it up, and it uses a third of it every time you shoot it. It just does heinous damage. So everyone's kind of weak against it.
And multi-aimed.
Yeah. Oh, and it's omnidirectional. That was one of the most just fucking killer powers. If you were making a best of list, you would take that one with you for sure.
Oh yeah, I loved Pharaoh Man.
I'd still take Water Balloon and the Flame Sword.
Which one?
Interesting enough.
Mega Man 8. It's a water balloon shot. It's just the shittiest, stupid thing, but you get like 100 rounds.
That's cool.
And you can fire them as fast as you want. There's no limit on how many are on the screen.
Hey, what's that little notch in the wall over there?
Yeah, when he drilled into it, he made it spikes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Nate. You were gonna say something. I didn't mean to.
I was just gonna say, I think Pharaoh Man was made by Dr. Cossack, but I don't remember.
Dude, Dr. Cossack built some quality fucking robots.
Yeah, he's just Seth Rogen. He's got to do something with his time.
Man, he put the time in. I wonder what happened to him. Do you think in Russia there's a whole different story going on, similar to this but in Cyrillic? It's exactly the same story, but everyone's wearing Ushankas.
It's probably just a really fancy Sniper Joe. Sniper Joe fights Americans.
No, you can't sell it because then it's 1,000 times cooler. If the Russian version of Mega Man was just like a rebuilt Sniper Joe, I would be mad that we're playing this game.
Who has a smoking problem?
There's a smoking problem, and the bad guy looks even more like Vladimir Putin than Sigma does.
Obscure reference here, but there is a fan game called was it Oh Joe's, and you play as a Sniper Joe, and it's just a Mega Man game. But it's a fan game.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it looked pretty swanky. I downloaded it at one point, but never loaded it up.
Aw. Yeah, see, I am way into that. I'm forever sad by our lack of ability to be Sniper Joe.
To be generic bots, yeah.
Getting to be Proto Man in that one game was really satisfying. Even though it's Proto Man and he is still a special robot, you definitely feel like you're a piece of garbage trying to fight your way to the top.
Taking double damage from everything is so fucking scary.
Absolutely. Like, you don't... Whatever Mega Man's made out of, you are not. It's just somebody shoots you. Like, it's like Mega Man takes a hit and he, like, falls back a little bit and blinks. And, like, Proto Man takes a hit and he's just like, and there's just, like, oil in his hand. And he's like, Jesus, you fucking shot me. It's just a totally different experience. Oh.
Rush.
Just once I'd like to play a game where when you get shot, you inherit an injury, you know? Or like if somebody shoots you with a gun instead of a health bar, like they shoot you in the leg, you just fall the fuck over. I think that'd be an interesting game. Yeah. We live, right? It is the year 2022. Oh my god, is he gonna body check you instantly?
Yeah.
Fuck you. That sucks. But like, it is the year 2022. That game is possible.
You mean like first shot, you're like, oh, I'm holding my arm. Second shot, oh god, I'm limping. Third shot, you're crawling, and you gotta like constantly do medical checks on yourself.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't either.
I slowed the screen with my special, but it slows me too.
Now I get it. Okay, I do see it now. It just literally, I thought the game was just lagging. I didn't realize that was an effect.
It's very minor.
Yeah. It also didn't do anything to this guy. So
he didn't care. So that's what charging it up does?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's weak to this part. That's nice.
Fantastic. I think that's also why I didn't, like, register that, because I saw you shoot this earlier, and I just didn't think about what its charge shot might do. So that was what was it when I was like, what the hell? I was like, why does Seeker Crystal slow time? Because you charge it up and you do a different version of it. That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I'm on board. I'm in it. I'm with you. I'm feeling.
I like that they made the special environments for them.
Yeah, I like that. That was that cool like tundra, a different kind of desert.
Oh.
Yeah. Geography.
It explains why he died a lot easier. Put this.
Because he was an ostrich in the
overlord
winter.
Ostrich in the Arctic.
You know what's funny? I have noticed it's hit and miss. If you need to come up with 8 animals a game, you're not always gonna come up with like fearsome animals, you know?
Dude, we got Waylon Jones, so
dude, Duff McWhalen, please and thank you.
Oh yeah, dude.
But it's fun to
of mascots.
Sad old whale. I remember the first when we played X5. I was like, "What's up with this guy?" And Ben goes, "He's a sad old whale, and we're gonna go to his house to steal the ocean." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he was like, "I promise that's what's gonna happen." And that is exactly what fucking happened. It was the set like we need a thing that this guy uses to keep the ocean from being destroyed because this world is a fuck to death pile of garbage, to make a laser beam to shoot into space. And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna let you destroy the ocean." And Mega Man's like, "Well, then you're a fucking dead man!" And then you murder the shit out of him, and he's really weak and easy to kill.
Yeah, he's very slow.
That game was depressing, and his weakness was Zero's regular attacks.
Oh my god!
He takes like 4 hits to kill. It was really sad. Oh, miserable. Enough about that game. But anyway, I was gonna say, I feel like if you're like, yeah, we're making robot versions, like, You could make a robot version of anything dangerous, right? So if you're like, I'm gonna make a robot snail, like, yeah, you should be afraid because the robot is part of that is the wild card. Like anything, a robot can do anything. A snail does what a snail does. But if you were like, yeah, you're gonna fight a robot ostrich with muscly arms, and be like, shit, dude, I don't know if I got what it takes to save the world. It's like a robot gorilla. I'm just inherently more afraid.
Yeah. You know, like, imagine someone goes, you're gonna fight a robot ostrich, and he doesn't plan on kicking you.
Yeah, and he does not kick. Oh no! Just puts on a helmet.
Robot turtle, you know. Oh man, that's one of the coolest things. I can't wait for Mega Man X6. There's a robot turtle. Not any robot turtle. Robot Shogun snapping turtle.
Oh yeah.
So it lives in Japan. And he's like, I'm the goddamn Bushiki general. Get ready to get wrecked, man.
I'm the goddamn Bushiki general.
And again, when he doesn't want to take damage from you, he just turns around.
Cool.
He's like my favorite kind of turtle. He's just he's bigger than you. He's much bigger than you.
Mighty turtle.
He's the biggest Mega Man villain you'll fight.
Really?
I think he's like the biggest Mega Man villain you'll fight. You'll see him sometime, and he's just huge.
Yeah, we will get there when we get there. After we're done killing this sad fucking moth.
Yeah, sad fucking moth, and what, like 32 more men?
He's
serial killing spree.
Moon dust on you. Come on. That is the other thing. Some dudes. Whoa! He shoots fucking rainbows.
Yep.
He shoots rainbows, and you got to pick up garbage power from him.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know what that rainbow does. I bet that rainbow does something.
Probably.
Too bad.
Like, imagine if beating him instead of a gun, you got his wings.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
What a cooler game.
I think you're gonna be really excited.
Imagine if Snail Guy let you climb walls instead of giving you a time slow whatever.
Yeah.
Why did they made this neat? Why not ladders? Who are
yeah,
you?
That would have been nice.
You don't need safety for robots.
So inconvenient. All right, back to our. No, get ready to lose your tail, nerd. No.
Oh yeah, you still after it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Gotta get
chasing that dragon.
Keep chasing that dragon. You'll get him. You'll get him. I love his fucking like power ballad. Like yeah. There's definitely a lot more rock and roll in the Choka Choka.
All right. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather just have him aggress me. That's fine. Lose your damn tail.
Lose your tail.
Centipedes
don't really have tails though.
It's just a chunk of their body.
Yeah, they're if anything they're a tail with a face.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing. It's like
more like a bunch of torso, more like a bunch of legs. Yeah,
there's no wrong explanation, but if it was like, Christian, I cut your tail off and I just sliced off part of your foot, or just like your legs from the knees down, you're like, gotcha.
Well, it's like if they took me right now and they took you right now and they said you're now a robot, being like sweet, and then you all draw yourself as a robot, and then you just go, I'm gonna give myself a centipede tail.
I draw myself as a robot constantly. That's like the main gimmick of the show.
And then you attach a centipede robot to your tail. That's your tail, but it has a centipede as a face. You just look at it and you're like, awesome. Nothing's weird about that, right?
You know, you're right. Yeah, you got me there. I would kind of take that at face value. If they're like, you're a centipede man, I'd be like, all right, yeah, why not?
You got a centipede for arms, centipedes for legs. No one would question all that. You'd be in pain, but, be like, yeah, cool. Now, if you had, like, I'm Dog Man, someone attach a whole dog to my ass, and dogs for my legs, and dogs for my arms.
Dogs to your... Wait. So your version of a dog robot is you have 2 dogs, 4 legs, and 2 dogs, 4 arms.
And all from the head.
You got, like, a whole dog, and its tail junction is the connection socket to your shoulder. So so when you're walking, you're like on the floor, and you're being dragged by 4 dogs that are having the time of their life.
Like
fucking Dobermans.
It's time for an episode break too.
All right.
Goodbye. Oh no, it isn't. Wait, yes it is. It's very much time.
It's
Sorry.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Oh, look, the base is all destroyed from the wreckage we've done.
Oh, that's a nice detail.
Oh, that's pretty cool.